Welcome back to 6 News at 6, and we are in a weather impact alert situation for you. Not because of flooding rains, not necessarily because of severe weather, but just because we knew a lot of people would be outdoor this weekend, and especially today with it being Labor Day. And with all the rain in the area, just wanted to make sure everybody was prepared and prepped that they might need to head inside for some of those Labor Day plans. So let's take a look at the map. This right here, this stalled out cold front, this is what's impacting us. That's what continues to keep those rain chances up across the area. And as long as that feature is in place, it's going to continue to do so. You see most of the activity, a bulk of it, is due to this little upper level low pressure system that's off to our west. For us though, for most of central Texas, just a quick little line of showers moving across. We saw some activity earlier around Hillsborough, around Waco. Now we're kind of seeing some redevelopment in those same areas back towards Gatesville and Crawford. That's where we're seeing some of the rainfall right now, and all of it is moving off to the west northwest. So if you're in Hamilton, Meridian, up towards Hillsborough, expect to see those showers enter your area here over the next hour or so. As far as the totals, it has definitely been a case of the haves and the have-nots today. If you're west of I-35, that's where a majority of the rain has fallen. You can see that on our map. You see all the green that's out to the west along the Colorado River there and up towards Comanche. Comanche right now, over the last 24 hours, about an inch in 85/100ths, so getting close to 2 inches there. But then you look south of there, only about 13/100ths there from Goldthwait to San Saba over the last 24 hours. Llano, a little bit less than a half an inch. Lampasas is about 3/4, and then you cross I-35, and you see what I'm talking about when I say the have-nots. 13/100ths in Waco and Temple, 4/100ths there in Mejia, just a little bit more than a trace there in Marlin, and 9/100ths in Hearn. So not a lot of rain west of I-35, most of it again, or east of I-35. Most of it has been staying off to the west here over the last couple of days. Now, we're going to see that cold front remain in the picture here for the next couple of days, and as long as it's there, I said this earlier, it's going to continue to bring that chance for showers and thunderstorms. As we head into the overnight hours, everything kind of stays out to the west where it has been for most of the day and most of the weekend. But then as we head towards tomorrow, potentially a little more widespread activity, especially as we look towards your morning drive. So keep this in mind as you go back to work after your long weekend. Could be some wet roads, potentially some minor street flooding as you're heading off to work. And again, especially in our northern and western counties. Head through the afternoon tomorrow, things kind of quiet down, and it looks a lot like it did today. A line of showers and then some activity well out to the west. But again, scattered isolated showers in the forecast tomorrow. Same story into the overnight hours and then to Wednesday morning as well. And then as we head into the day Wednesday, you notice the cold front has now pushed all the way to the south. That's going to clear the way for a little bit of a drying trend. And of course, as we dry out, that means a little bit of a warming trend as well. With more rain chances in the forecast, we do have a flood watch in effect. It is primarily for our western counties, San Saba County, and then back into the big country. That's where that flood watch is in effect through tomorrow evening. So keep that in mind if you're heading west towards the Colorado River. Could run into some minor street flooding with the rain that's in the area. 88 out there today. We started off the day at 77. You can tell how humid it is because our overnights were warmer and our daytime highs were a little bit on the cooler side. Out there right now, 70s and 80s across the board. Just a handful of 90s out there. Great way to start off the month of September, and it's going to continue for the next couple of days. Here, only the lower 70s, potentially some upper 60s popping up in the overnight hours, and then for tomorrow afternoon, maybe a couple of degrees cooler than it was today. With the rain and the cloud cover, some areas, especially out west of I-35, may not get out of the 70s tomorrow, but low to mid 80s for most of us across central Texas. After that, we are going to bring down the rain chances, bring those temperatures back up, but here's a warming trend I think we're okay with. 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, but then as we head towards the backside of the weekend, we see things come back into the upper 80s once again.